promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me... She like...
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work...
Wash.
Because...
Chloe? Last up that...
The windmill.
Off.
Chloe? More brown than white. Someone napping on the job. I hope they don't mind. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now, Chloe. Why did you... You knew you were my favourite. It could be months before Dad gives me another one.
Is that all she was to you? That? And now she's gone forever?
No.
It's true.
But... Dad...
They do. But you became Chloe's family when you... If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want?
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is...
Many traders stop to peddle it, but only...
Is he still...
A trader, if you see. Fact is, folks rap, and that's it.
Understood. I come to... Rumor has it you were seen arguing with us.
He had a comb, but old though it was, and I stood firm, however.
And do you know what...
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me.
My thanks.
Not at all. Be sure and tell her.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. can't let them get any closer to the village. Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. So it is.
If that's true, then the body next to... The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tati.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? And by the looks of things...
We both found who.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Think she's... We know it's all talk, but then he disappears.
If you mean this comb...
He might not be...
I think he meant to ask her something else. He's...
Wed? Where would they... And we all know what happened. Tell the Daymums when the lads come to collect Yannick's body.
Is that why?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. Speaking of which, could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message that...
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that they said they would meet you at a little chapel.
Thank you, but... I was on my...
You... I see. It is by no means uncommon for it, but rarely do such...
I found this with Tati.
Thank you for it.
I should go.
Before you do, the Vale counts among its patrons, according to one of the looser-tongued
Not to mention.
But did he mention that it was all? But that couldn't possibly be.
I will.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
young and so many uses.
Have you come for a tale? If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. You are always welcome.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges. Offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Let's get this over with.
A single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Stay down!